All right, welcome. We're live here from Holland Field in Bismarck, North Dakota. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Getting ready for Renville County. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard, taking on the Mandan here. I almost said the something I shouldn't have there, but Mandan and Renville County will be online here. Mandan will be in the yellow T-shirts, and then Renville County, I believe, is in a dark blue. As I look down, as we get the whole field in there for you. Once again, you can find us online on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel via by searching Magnitude Sports. And then just click on the bell and select your preference. We'd certainly appreciate that. You can follow us on Twitter at msportsnet. And then you can follow and like us on Facebook as well. Facebook.com/msportsnetlive is how you can find us on there. So we would certainly appreciate it if you were to do just that. That'd be absolutely awesome. Also on our website at msportsnet.com, you can check out the upcoming game schedule. And well, after today, we don't have any games on tap, but as you can see there, we have 7 graduations now. The Barnesville one has been permanently postponed, is the best way to say that, I guess. So, and we'll turn down the feedback monitor there. And then also on our website there, you click on Games on Demand. You can see all the past games with the exception of yesterday's game. We haven't updated that on our website yet, but it is available on our YouTube channel. And then we have a couple more games on tape delay that we took here at Holland Field yesterday that we'll get up onto our YouTube here in the next couple of days. I'm guessing is when that will happen. We'll have to speak to the rest of the team and see how they're doing on those video projects there. So once again, you can find those 2 screens on our website at msportsnet.com. It's time for the first inning of play, and we're ready to go here. Top of the first, Renville County up to bat here, and they are in the dark blue jerseys, and here's the first pitch. First pitch misses for a ball. First pitch comes at 10:04. And another ball. So 2-0 count, and the 2-0 delivery will be into the dirt for ball 3. So 3 pitches, 3 quick balls here. Forecast says sunny in 57. I'm going to go with cloudy in 57 for now. I'm going to be chipped into the dirt for a strike. 3-1 to count. And he'll send that one foul, and it'll be strike 2. So full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. First 3 pitches were balls, and the next 2 are fouled away. Here's the payoff. Up high. Got it in the strike zone. So that's 1 away here, and they'll bring up the next batter for Renville County. If you were watching yesterday, you probably know what I'm about to say. If you're tuning in for the first time today, we have sheets with the players' names on them, but we don't have like jersey numbers or any way to figure out who is who. So we'll do the best we can here with that aspect of it. Fouled away for a strike, 0-1. 1 away, no runners on. Second batter of the lineup here for Renville County. Taking on Mandan in the yellow. That pitch will come up high, just barely missed the strike zone, a little bit outside. Even up the count at 1-1. And that one will go back into the netting. Two balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 delivery. That one's going to be popped out left field. Going deep and over the head of the left fielder, and that's going to be good for at least a double. And that is indeed the case. So on the 2-1 pitch, he sends it out over the left fielder's head. And he's on with a double, and that'll bring up the next batter here in the lineup. Batter number 4 for Renville County. And that one will escape. Runner will take off for third. 1-0 the count. That's one difference from the field we were at yesterday. There's only about 6-7 yards between home plate and the backstop here. It's more like 10 to 12 yards, maybe even a fit closer to 15 probably. That one's chipped back into the netting for a strike, and the count is 1-1. So one's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on third in scoring possession with no score, with 1 out here in the top of the first. And the 1-1 delivery. Inside, got it. Strike. Here's the 1-2. That catch the edge, it just missed for a ball. I'll even things up at 2-2. Now want to be chipped back in. It'll remain a 2-strike count. I believe I'm waiting for the official to give me a call here. It's either 1-2 or 2-2. It is indeed 2-2. Okay. And the 2-2 delivery is fouled back into the net again. It'll remain 2-2. Once again, runner on third here for Renville County. Top of the first, no score with 1 away. Right down the middle, but a little bit below the knees for a ball. 3-2, second full count of the games here for the Mandan pitcher. Yesterday's experience, most pitchers went about 2 innings before they changed up. And that'll be ball 4, and that'll be a walk. So it puts runners on the corners. And a pickoff attempt, and he is safe. Five minutes into the game, cloudy and 57. First pitch came at 10:04 this morning. That pitch hit the strike zone. Nice pitch there by the Mandan pitcher, 0-1. That was close. Well, ball went through. He's going to take off for second, and that'll bring the runner home. So a run scored on no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base, obviously, up to this point. So runner on first now, or check that second. And the next batter's up for Renville County, and that pitch will float outside of the strike zone for ball 1. Or 1-1 the count now. I believe he nicked it. I'll go into the books as a strike, 1-2. Make a slight adjustment on our camera there so you can see the runner on second. And the windup in the 1-2 delivery, that's going to be popped towards third. A one-hopper, and the fire across the diamond is in. I couldn't see, it was just off camera. Apologize for that. And he will be out. He was thrown out on the 5-3. So 2 away now. Next batter comes up to the plate. Strike 1. So runner on third. It's 1-0. Renville County leads. And that one a little low, just outside the strike zone for a ball, 1-1. That one's going to be popped up into foul territory and out of play. So we'll do that one over again. Put a strike up on the board, 1-2. 2 away here, runner on third. And that will bring us to the middle half of the first inning. It's 1-0. Renville County leads back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first here. Renville County out in the field. Mandan up to bat here. Mandan in their yellow jerseys with the green helmets. Yesterday, there was a 1 hour, 45-minute time limit. Here in the championship pool, there are no time limits, and the games will not end in a tie. I'm not sure if we had any end in a tie yesterday, but that was the rule. Had it been tied with the hour and 45-minute time mark, I believe the games at Tatley Fields are still under the 1 hour, 45-minute time mark today. But today, here at Holland Field, there is no time limit for the game. Once again, we don't have any rosters to find out who is who, so we're not exactly sure the names of the individuals playing out on the field there, so we do apologize for that, but figured doing a game just is better than nothing, so especially since it's been a while since we've had a broadcast of any type of sport. We hopefully have some Legion baseball, or formerly known as Legion baseball, now Senior Babe Ruth baseball for Fargo Post 400 this season. And maybe we'll get in a few other games, too, around the state. We'll see who plays and where. Now, South Dakota's been a mess. They decided to do the season, then they canceled the season, and then about 4 days later, they said the season's back on, so we'll see if they cancel it here in the next couple days again. A little roller coaster up and down. First pitch here, the bottom of the first. Caught the corner, strike one. Ooh, that ducked down there a little high. Nearly hit that green helmet there, and ball one. I'll even things up at 1-1. No runners on, nobody out. Bottom of the first. Renville County leads Mandan 1-0. Here's the windup in the delivery of the 1-1 right down the middle, and he'll pop that down towards third foul. Goes good into the books for a strike, 1-2. And the 1-2. Caught the corner. Got him. One away. Second batter coming up here for Mandan. And ball one. He hold back a swing, looks at the first base umpire. He said no. 2 balls and a strike, or 2 balls and no strikes, excuse me. And that one's a little bit low, and it's a quick 3-0 count here for the batter for Mandan. And that one's a little bit outside. It's another ball, and it's a walk, and that puts the runner on first. Left-handed batter here for Mandan. That one outside, ball one. So once again, runner on first for Mandan. Just about 14 minutes into the ball game here in the bottom of the first with one away. 1-0, up high, ball two. Game replays available on our website, msportsnet.com, and then under the navigation bar, hover over games and click on games on demand, and all 700 plus games that we have available, 99% of them, you can watch right now if you'd like to. This one will be available within about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the broadcast. We'll have two more games for you after this one here. A 3-0 count now here to the Mandan batter, and the 3-0 pitch. Up high, walk two in a row. Runners on first and second. One away, two runners on. Mandan looking to chip away at that 1-0 lead here as Renville County's pitcher will go up and have a quick chat, or catcher, excuse me, will have a quick chat with his pitcher. Two runners on, and the pitch. Caught the edge, strike one. Nice pitch there by the Renville County pitcher. Trying to get the batter to chase it to the outside. Batter didn't go and caught the edge anyway. You couldn't ask for a better result than that on that type of a pitch there. And here's the 0-1 delivery. Same spot, but this one just a little bit further outside, and that'll even things up at 1-1. So three pitches in about the same area. Caught the edge of the plate on the first one, but the last two go in for balls. 2-1 the count with two runners on and only one away here in the bottom half of the first. That one will come in a little bit low, and now it's a 3-1 count. So bad pitch here could load the bases. Well, maybe it's 2-1. Nope, it was 3-1. Okay, and that will be ball four. So now the bases are loaded. With one away and the fifth batter in the lineup here for Mandan. That one just curved to the outside there, a little too much. Ball one. Almost 17 minutes into the ball game here. That one will catch the strike zone. Nice pitch there. Started inside and curved across the plate for a strike. And the 1-1 delivery. That one just below the knees. Ball two. And another one that's low for ball three. So 3-1 the count here with the bases loaded. And Mandan trailing 1-0 with only one away here. Base hit could give Mandan the lead. And that one will be right to the first baseman. And a step on the bag. The run will score. Putting runners on second and third. Tack on another out. So direct ground out to first. And no throw at home, and that allows the run to score. And now we're knotted up at 1-1. Runners on second and third for the next batter here for Mandan. Pitch comes in as a strike, 0-1. And that one will float outside for a ball, 1-1. And that'll be a chopper towards short. And he'll struggle with it, and the throw to first will not be in time, and another run will score. So it's 2-1 now. Put an error on the board there for Renville County. So Mandan has gotten 2 runs across without a hit yet. Yeah, swing and miss for a strike. 0-1 the count. Now be shot foul down the third baseline. Be 0-2. And the runner takes off for second. Strikeout. So that'll end the first. Renville County up to bat next. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error for Renville County. Mandan with 2 runs, no hits, and 1 error. And they left 2 on base. The top of the second in 1 minute here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, we go to the top of the second. 2-1 Mandan leads on 2 runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base for Mandan. Renville County up to bat in the top half of the first. They had 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error, or 1 Mandan error, and they left nobody on base. So unless I forgot to punch that in, I think that's accurate. So we'll go with it. Top of the second now. Once again, 2-1 Mandan leads. Two more games to come after this one. We'll tell you who's playing who here the next opportunity. And that pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1. And that one will be fouled away. Oh, 2 delivery, a little low. It came down the middle of the plate, but hit the dirt, 1-2. Our second game of the day, we'll see Mandan once again against the team we saw yesterday, Bismarck Black. That one will be fouled away for a strike. It will remain 1-2. And then our third game of the day, we'll see Renville County once again against Bismarck Black. So those are our 3 games here in the championship pool at Holland Field in South Bismarck. Cloudy and 57 at first pitch at 10:04. Right now it's cloudy and 58. That one comes up high. Did it drop into the strike zone? Kind of looked like it did from my vantage point, but I am way up here. So it will be ball 2, strike 2. And did he follow through with his swing? He did. That will be a strikeout. So 1 away here for Renville County. They'll bring up the next batter, and no runners on. Renville County scoring a run the top half of the first. Now they find themselves down by a run here in the top half of the second. See if they can get one in. Not that time. Three-quarter swing. It results in strike one. Step out of the batter's box for a moment. Step back in and into the dirt. Ball one, excuse me. 1-1. Up high for a ball. 2-1. That one caught the strike zone. Nice job there by the Mandan pitcher, and that makes it 2-2. And there's another strikeout. That is 2 away now here for the Mandan team. Brings up the next batter, a left-handed batter for Renville County. Wind up in the delivery. I think he lost that one on the toss, and it'll go outside for a ball as a result. And that one will be hit towards right field. It'll drop for at least a single. The throw will not come in, and he is safe at first. So runner on for Renville County, and that'll bring up the next batter here with 2 away in the top half of the second. And that pitch will be fouled back into the netting for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now for the Renville County batter. Bismarck Gold playing Mandan. Wait, no, that was yesterday's schedule. Excuse me. Bismarck Maroon playing Williston right now at Tatley South, and Kidder County taking on Bismarck Gold at Tatley North. So if we get any score updates from those games, we'll certainly pass them along to you. 1-2 the count here for the Renville County batter. They find themselves down 1 with 2 away here in the top of the second. It's the windup in the delivery. Caught the outer edge of the plate for a strikeout, and that ends the top half of the second. So we go to the middle of the second. 2-1, Mandan leads. They're up to bat next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. All right, we're ready to go here. Bottom of the second inning. We'll clear our ball strike count out there for you. 2-1, Mandan lead. They're up to bat here with a chance to increase that lead. Yesterday, Mandan played Williston and Bismarck Gold in their 2 games that they had yesterday. I believe they won both of those games, if I remember correctly. Outside for a ball. It'll escape the catcher's mitt. And the delivery up high. No, we got it in there. Got it below the shoulder blades there, and I'll be in for a strike. 1-1. That one's chipped foul. Out of play down the first baseline. And that one will be a bouncer right back to the pitcher. He'll fire it over to first for the 1-3 ground out. So 1 away here. I'll bring up the next batter here for Mandan. All 3 runs scored in the first inning by these two teams. And that one's right down the middle. That was a nice pitch there for the Renville County pitcher. I'll zoom in a little bit there. 0-1. Right down the middle again, but he missed the strike zone this time. I'd like to have a closer view of that one, to be honest with you. 1-1. And that'll be a chopper right back towards the shortstop. He will scoop it up, struggle with it, still get the throw off, but not in time. Runners on. We'll see if they put that in as an error or not. It could go either way. And they will indeed put it up as an error, so we'll do the same. That pitch comes in as a strike. 0-1 the count. And another strike. Ump said he tapped it, caught the edge of the bat. 0-2. Ooh, and that one will nick him on the back shoulder blade, and he will make his way up to first. They'll put 2 runners on first and second. Here, I'll be a hit by a pitch. 2 on, 1 away. And the next batter will step up to the plate here for Mandan, leading 2-1 here in the bottom of the second over Renville County. Wind up in the delivery, outside ball. Ball 1. So Mandan will stay on the field versus Bismarck Black as he swings and misses for a strike here in the second game of the afternoon. We saw Bismarck Black versus Bismarck Navy yesterday. Bismarck Black got 2 two-run home runs in the 5th inning. Matter of fact, the game was 0-0 going into that 5th inning. That one will come across for a strike. And then Bismarck Navy got 3 runs in the bottom half of the 5th, and that would be the only scoring of the game. The final score would be 5-3, all the runs scored in the 5th inning. That one will be popped up, and it'll just go over the shortstop, and it'll be caught by the center fielder who ran in. Nice job there by the center fielder to run in and make that grab for the second out of the inning. So 2 away now, and here's the pitch. And that one's fired up, left field. More towards left center. Left fielder will get under it, and he'll make the grab, and they will strand 2 more on base. And that'll bring us to the end of the second. 2-1, Mandan, 2 runs on no hits. No hits and 2 Renville County errors. 4 left on base. Renville County, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Mandan error, and nobody left on base. We go now to the top of the second here in 60 seconds.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. 2-1 Mandan leads here over Renville County, and Renville County up to bat here. We'll go to the next screen here because that's not correct. I'm not sure why that shows what it shows, but let's go back and take a look at that. Maybe I figured it out why. No, I don't know why that shows what it shows. So we'll get that fixed now that we know that it's an issue. And so number 44 steps up for Renville County. We can identify in that way, I guess. And that first pitch goes in for a strike. And the 0-1 delivery comes in on the inside edge of the plate, just above the knees for strike 2. Got the corner. That's a strikeout. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Nice job there by the Mandan pitcher. That'll be chopped towards shortstop. He'll scoop it up, fire it over. In time, got it. 6-3 on the ground out, and that's 2 away now. So 2 up and 2 down here for Renville County, and we'll see if they can get a man on base here with the next batter in the lineup. Swing and a miss on a ball on a pitch that was possibly heading down low outside for a ball. 0-1. That one's outside. May have tossed it out there on purpose to see if he'd chase after it. Batter didn't. As a result, the count's even now at 1-1 with 2 away and no runners on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Went upstairs, caught a piece of it, fouled it away. 1-2. And that one's going to be popped up. Medium right field for the out, and that will bring us to the middle of the third. 2-1, Mandan leads. And back after this with the bottom half of the third in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Big and small, they handle them all, from weddings to parades and everything in between. Let Spiffy Biss show you why they are the region's #1 choice for events. When times get rough, let Spiffy Biss help. They are local and respond fast. Whether it's a flood or fire, Spiffy Biss is with you through every emergency. Don't forget about the job site. Let Spiffy Biss provide your employees with a clean and comfortable place to go. Visit them online for more information, spiffybiss.com, or call them 224-0856. Spiffy Biss, giving people a place to go for over 40 years. 1414 Continental Avenue, Bismarck. All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the third inning. Mandan leads 2-1 here over Renville County. All the runs scored in the first inning so far. And the first pitch of the bottom half of the third will be into the dirt for ball one. Once again, Bismarck Black will take the field after this one. They'll take on a Mandan team that has a game under their belt this morning, and we'll see if that puts any effect into the outcome of that game or not. I would suspect that's less likely. 2 balls, no strikes. Bismarck Black went through 4 pitchers, maybe 5 yesterday in yesterday's game. At least I think it was 4. I know it was 4 for sure. It might have been 5, but 4 for sure in the game yesterday. So we'll see. I can't recall if they made a pitching change here or not. And swing and a miss for a strike. And now it's a 2-2 count. And that'll be chopped right back to the pitcher, and he'll fire it over to the first for the 1-3. So 1 down here in the bottom half of the third. And he'll try and bunt that one, but it'll be bunted foul. Oh, and 1. And the windup in the 0-1. That'll be chopped towards short, and he will not get the grab on the ball. That'll go into the books as another error for Renville County. So runner on first, and here's the pitch. That'll be smack between first and second, and into shallow right field. That'll be a base hit for Mandan. They'll get a runner on first and second as a result. That's the first hit of the game for Mandan. They've scored 2 runs off 2 Renville County errors. The pitch comes inside for a ball. So 2 runners on. Mandan leading 2-1 with 1 away here. And a 1-0 delivery coming up here to the Mandan batter. Here's the windup and that delivery. Swing and a miss to even it up at 1-1. 42 minutes into the game here. First pitch came at 10:04 this morning. Here's the windup in the 1-1 delivery. I'll catch the corner for a strike, 1-2. And the delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 3, excuse me. Two away, and the next batter for Mandan steps into the batter's box. Catcher will take a moment to clear some sand off the, or check that that's the umpire, excuse me. I believe, well, now that he's taken his mask off, I believe that might be Kanan Fagerlin. Graduated from Shiloh Christian last year. Now will be hit out into right field. The runner's going to round third. He will try and come home, and there will be a throw, and he'll be out. He hesitated coming around third. Had he kept going, he may have scored. And that will bring us to the end of the third inning. So three away to the top of the fourth we go next. 2-1 Mandan, 2 runs on 1 hit, 3 Renville County errors, and 4. Check that. Now they have 6 left on base. And Renville County, 1 run on 1 hit and 1 Mandan error, and nobody left on base. We go to the top of the fourth in 60 seconds.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fourth inning here, and Renville County still trailing by 1. All the runs were scored in the first inning. We haven't had any scoring since then. Had an almost score there in the bottom half of the third for Mandan. But he hesitated coming around third and got tagged out at home as a result. So remain 2-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. That one's right down the middle. It even things up at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, no runners on here in the top half of the fourth. Renville County looking to get a run in and tie things up, if not take the lead. And there's a called strike on the batter. And it's 1-2. Outside, into the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Renville County batter. As we hit the 46-minute mark of the ball game. And that one goes into the dirt as well. Full count, 3-2. Here's the windup and the delivery of the payoff, and that one's going to be popped up. It's going into right center. Right fielder will go after it and make the grab. 1 away. So 1 gone now, and the next batter here for Renville County will step up to the plate. No runners on, 1 away. 2-1 Mandan leads. Strike called. 0-1. That one just missed. A little bit below the knees there as it went a little low, and I'll even things up at 1 apiece on the count. And the 1-1 delivery up high. Looked like it was coming down the middle, and then it floated up high for another ball, and it's 2-1. And now it's 3-1. And that one's going to be pop foul down the first baseline. And now it's a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. That one's going to be chopped over the second baseman into right field. Good for a base hit. And a runner on first. Once again, Renville County up to bat in the dark blue and Mandan in the yellow. We got a courtesy runner on first for that last batter. And that pitch comes through as a strike. Mandan pitcher looks over at first, winds up, delivers the 0-1, popped up foul, and that will likely be out of play, and it is over the first base dugout. Runner on first. One run deficit here for Renville County. Trying to get that run back here in the top half of the fourth. And that will be an attempted steal at second. Got him. So no runners on now. Base is empty. 2 away. And it remains a 0-2 count here to the Renville County batter. And that one, ooh, yeah, give him an A for effort there. He almost made the snag that one out of the air and couldn't quite get it. And that will put a runner back on first. There'll be another hit for Renville County. And Mandan pitcher almost snagged that one. It came right to his glove, and kind of the momentum of the quickness of that pitch coming right back at him kind of pushed him off balance there, and he still almost made the grab. Oh, and 1 the count. It'll come outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. He took a nice heavy swing at that one. And he made some contact. That was going to deep left center if he would have made contact on that one. Strikeout. That'll bring us to the middle of fourth. It's still 2-1. And let's see here. There should be, 4 hits for Renville County. There we go. Now we got it right. Back in 30 seconds here with the bottom half of the fourth. It's 2-1. Mandan leads. The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch came through as I missed it. I think it was a ball. And now it's a strike for sure. 1-1. And it is indeed 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That'll be just past the first baseman into right field. He stretched out with his glove hand to try and make the grab, but the ball was just a couple inches further away and allowed the ball to sneak into right field. Another hit for Mandan. 3 hits in the game now for the Mandan team. And a runner on first. Wind up. Got it in there for a strike. 0-1. About 7 minutes shy of the 1 hour mark of the game. First pitch at 10:04 this morning. That pitch comes inside for a ball, 1-1. Cloudy and 57 when we started this game. And the current temperature is, tell you in a moment, as that one's popped up into center field, and the center fielder makes the grab for the out. So that current temperature that we promised you is now back to 57 degrees under a fair sky. 1 away, and the first pitch comes up high for a ball, 1-0. Still have a runner on first. Pitcher will step off the mound, hold that runner in check there at the first base bag. It was apparently a little high. It looked good to me, but ball 2. And that one comes in for a strike, 2-1. Not much of a lead off there on first at this point in time. Not much for the Renville County pitcher to be concerned about, but he will glance over to make sure that he's aware of his surroundings. And the windup in the delivery, 2-1, down low, 3-1. Yeah, swing and a miss, and that makes it a full count at 3-2. .55 minutes into the ball game. And that one will be popped up, going into mid-right field, and he makes the running grab. Nice job there by the right fielder for Renville County. Now hold the runner on first and put 2 outs up on the scoreboard. Mandan hitter nailed that out into right field, and the right fielder had to make a grab on the run and did an excellent job of doing so. And that one will be fired right down the middle past the pitcher, scooped up by the shortstop. A fire over to first, but he had to jump up in the air. His foot came off the bag, and that'll be safe at first. So that puts runners on first and second for Mandan. Had that throw by the shortstop been a little bit lower, he may have gotten the out, but had to jump up to grab that one, which was a smart play by the Renville County first baseman. Otherwise, you'd have runners on second and third instead of first and second. So that pitch comes in as a strike. Oh and 1. Wind up in the 0-1 delivery, smacked up high, going towards center field, and the center fielder makes the grab. That will end the 4th inning. It's 2-1 here in favor of Mandan. They leave 2 more on base for a total of 8 in the game. And they have 2 runs on 3 hits and 4 Renville County errors. And that will send us to the top of the 5th in 60 seconds.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport. and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. We're ready here for the top half of the fifth inning. Once again, these are 7-inning games unless extras are needed. Mandan, Renville County up right now. Bismarck Black will take the field here after the conclusion of this game to take on Mandan. And then our third game of the day will feature Bismarck Black versus Renville County. So those are the three matchups we have for you today here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Don't forget that approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of each of these games, they'll be available on our website for a 24/7 replay for you to watch on demand. And that includes all 700 plus of our other games, too, that we have done here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. 1-0 the count, now 1-1. Saw Bismarck Black yesterday against Bismarck Navy. They'd win that game 5-3 as that's a chopper towards short. On the run, he'll fire it over to first. Got it there in time, 6-3 ground out, one away. As I was saying, we saw Bismarck Black yesterday against Bismarck Navy. They won 5-3. All runs scored in the fifth inning. That game ended in the sixth inning due to the 1 hour, 45-minute time limit. And then Bismarck Navy would go on to defeat Carrington 10-0 via the 10-run rule. So ball one here to the Renville County batter. And that one will be fired out into left field, and the line drive pop out is caught by the left fielder for the first out. For the second out, As we just crossed the 1 hour mark, 1 hour, 1 minute, 37 seconds and counting. Swing and a miss, strike one. And that one will come inside, bounce in the dirt, even things up at a ball and a strike. We're in South Bismarck today at Holland Field. If you're not familiar with where that's at, if you know where Cottonwood Sports Complex is at in South Bismarck, just on extreme South 12th Street. We're a little bit, about maybe a quarter mile south of Cottonwood here. I think this is still basically considered Cottonwood Park. But it's been a while since I've been here, and they've added some new fields since the last time I visited Cottonwood. So 3-1 the count. Played high school soccer down here when I was in high school, as that one's fired out, foul down the first base line into right field. Played high school soccer in Bismarck at Cottonwood Field, and that was back when Cottonwood had only soccer fields. Now they have softball and baseball, and they have a BMX biking track over there too. I'd be tempted to grab my bike and go on a course. I don't know if that's allowed or not without contacting the proper people, but it's tempting. I'll say that. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count, and the delivery of the payoff pitch. Here comes. Fires it foul down the first base line. And that'll be out. He'll swing and miss, and that will end the top half of the fifth. We go to the middle of the fifth now, and it's still 2-1. Mandan leads. Back with this more after in 30 seconds.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right. First batter for Mandan's warming up just off camera there is the Renville County pitchers taking a few warm-up tosses as well. We head now to the bottom of the fifth. And it remains 2-1. All the runs were scored in the first inning by both of those teams if you're just joining us. We do have that feature on our YouTube channel there. If you miss part of this game and you want to watch it on a tape delay, you can. Just take that scroll button and then rewind back to whatever portion of the game you'd like to watch again. And then at any point in time, you can hit the live button and come right back to current live action. So that one comes inside and down low for a ball, 1-0 the count. The only scoring opportunity since the first inning came when Mandan was up to bat about an inning, 2 innings ago, and I believe he got hit by a pitch, and he did. Had a hit out into, I believe it's like shallow or mid-right field, and the runner on second hesitated coming around third, and as a result, he got tagged out at home. So it looks like we're going to have a possible pitching change here for Renville County as the team will meet up and chit-chat for a little bit at the pitcher's mound. I'm going to assume that there's 6 feet social distance there, but I'm just kidding. So new pitcher on the mound here will come in the bottom half of the fifth with nobody out. Runner on first. And the next batter for Mandan awaiting this new pitcher to get a few warm-up tosses in. Once again, coming up here on their second matchup of the game, Mandan will stay on the field and they will take on Bismarck Black. And then they'll see Renville County again at approximately 2 p.m. When they will take on Bismarck Black as well. So Renville County with a little bit of advantage with Bismarck Black having to play 2 games in a row. And they get the game rest in between all the games. So it's could be a slight advantage there for Renville County. They're still in this one. They trail 2-1, but they're down to about 6 outs remaining here to get that 1 run. We'll see what happens as the Mandan batter gets ready to step into the batter's box. 1 hour and 7 minutes and counting here in the ball game. First pitch coming at 10:04 this morning. We're still at 57 degrees. I'd say it's more of a fair sky right now. It's cloudy at first pitch this morning. And the first pitch from the new pitcher is bunted towards third. A one-hopper, and he mishandles it, and he's on. So that'll be another error for Renville County. They have 5 in the game now. And the pitch caught the edge for a strike. 0-1. And that'll be a grounder towards short. He'll scoop it up, fire it over to first in time, waiting for the call. He got him. But runners will advance to second and third on the fielder's choice on the 6-3 ground out. I'll bring the next batter from Mandan up to the plate. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that more than likely would have been a ball had he not taken the swing. 0-1. Nothing in one. The windup and the delivery outside just missed 1-1. Runners on second and third for Mandan. And he'll rifle that one foul down the first base line. If he does hit this, make sure you get the camera on the guy at third coming home. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on second and third. And that one just a little bit high. Another ball, 2-2. As we approach the 1 hour, 10-minute mark of the ball game here at Holland Field in South Bismarck. The pitch comes up high, full count, 3-2. 2-1, Mandan in a position to make it 4-1 if you can get a base hit out into right or left field here. Bring in the runner on third for sure, maybe the runner on second. That one comes outside, and that'll be a walk, and that'll load the bases. Bases loaded with 1 away. We'll see if Renville County can get out of this jam here with their new pitcher who's facing his third or fourth batter now. Couldn't by memory keep track. I believe this is his third batter that he's faced. If not, it's definitely his fourth. We'll put it that way. So 1-1 the count. And that one comes up high and inside for a ball. 2-1. Yeah, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Curveball that sunk low to the outside and got over the top of that pitch with the bat. 2-2 as a result, and here comes that 2-2 delivery. Swung on, hit up high, going into right field, and he makes the grab and he dropped it. Runner will come home, one run will score, and the runners will advance, and the bases will remain loaded. So it's 3-1 now in favor of Mandan. Bases remain loaded. And that is the 6th error of the game for Renville County. And that one's going to be fouled away just to the right side of our broadcast station here. One ball, one strike. So you got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and bases loaded. And the 1-1 comes inside low for a ball. 2-1. And that one will be fired out towards right field, and it should drop fair, and it does, just inside the line. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs are going to score, and it's going to be a 2-run RBI double for Mandan. So it's 5-1 now, and runners on second and third as a result of that hit with 1 away. And that pitch will come outside for a ball. And that'll be chopped towards third, diving for it, and it got by him. It got by the shortstop. One run's going to score. Here comes another run, and that's two more for Mandan, and make it 7-1. And that puts a runner on first. Goes into the books as a hit for Mandan, and now the catcher for Renville County going up to have a chat with his pitcher. So Renville County will get a break after this one here. They'll play Bismarck Black at approximately 2 o'clock. We'll see Bismarck Black next against Mandan here, who at this moment has the momentum on their side and can very well escape this game with a W if things continue to go this way for Mandan. That pitch will be a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. And he'll miss that one for a strike to even it up at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 7-1 lead with a runner on first for Mandan. Here in the bottom of the 5th. And a strikeout. Siler's 2 away. And that pitch comes up a little high for a ball, 1-0. That one's rifled down the left field. Should drop for a base hit, and it does. That'll move the runner on first to second. You have 2 runners on, and another hit from Mandan. And that brings up the next batter with 2 away and 2 runners on here for Mandan, leading 7-1. And took a quarter swing, and it would be foul. And the windup and the delivery, that one's going to be a blooper out into shallow right center. Diving for it, and he almost made the catch. That'll go into the books as a base hit, and that will be also going to the books as an RBI double. So that makes it 8-1 now and puts runners on second and third. Center fielder for Renville County nearly made a fantastic play. It just went off the edge of his glove out in right center field there. That'll be a chopper towards short. He'll pick it up, fire it to first, got it, and the damage has been done, but they finally got out of the inning. 8-1 here at the end of the 5th inning. We'll be back with the top of the 6th right after this.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th, 8-1 in favor of Mandan. Mandan scoring 6 runs in the bottom half of the 5th. They got the other 2 in the bottom half of the 1st. Renville County got their lone run in the top half of the 1st. Mandan with 8 runs on 7 hits and 6 Renville County errors. Renville County 1 run on 4 hits and 1 Mandan error. Mandan has left 8 on base. Renville County has left 2 on base so far here in this contest. I believe we have a new pitcher here for Mandan. I'm not 100% sure, but a few seconds shy of the 1 hour, 20-minute mark of the ball game here. First pitch was at 10:04. Cloudy in 57 back then. Right now, a fair sky in 57. A little bit of a breeze, but nothing we can't handle. First pitch caught the edge for a strike, 0-1. Another one, they tried to catch the edge on, but that one a little bit further outside this time around. 1-1 the count. So Renville County was down by 1 for a majority of this game. Now find themselves down 7 as that one's rifled foul down the first base line, resulting in strike 2. 1-2 the count. We'll see if they can get a couple guys across home plate here and chip away at that 7-run deficit that they're facing here with only 6 outs remaining here in the ball game. That one, did it hit him? It did. It looked like it was coming up high and he was going to duck down, but then some weird, I don't know if it ricocheted off his bat or what happened, but the ball took a weird spin and ended up hitting him, and he will advance to first as a result. That pitch will come across as a strike, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first for Renville County. Trailing by 7, they'll try the pick-off throw, and he is safe. Matter of fact, the ball will get away from him. Runner will stay on first. Another pick-off attempt. They'll remain 0-1. They'll come across as a strike. Mandan pitcher winds up, delivers it right down the middle for a strikeout. Nice pitch there by the Mandan pitcher, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the next batter for Renville County. It's a windup, swing and a miss. May have caught a piece of that. Goes into the books as a strike, whether or not it was a strike or a fouled away pitch. Didn't hear anything in our crowd mic. And that one made contact, floats it up center field. Center fielder will make the grab. That's out number 2. And that one's going to be hit high, and that one he's going to hit the roof of the press box possibly. No, it just went to the left here. Oh, and 1 the count here on the fouled away pitch. Runner on first for Renville County. That one will float outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Outside for another ball, and it's 2-1. And that one will be chipped into the dirt, foul for a strike. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The windup in the 2-2 delivery. Outside, up high for a ball 3 in a full count. If you're a Renville County fan here, you're hoping for a walk to get a runner in scoring position. Desperately needed right now as you need to chip away at that 8-2 lead with 4 outs remaining. Outside, and you got the walk. So that puts runners on first and second. Still 2 away here, though, so a lot of work to be done with an out remaining here in this inning. Inside, nearly hit him. Ball 1. I meant to say inside, not outside. This one's down the middle, and that'll be smacked into left field. Catch is made. That'll end the inning. We go to the middle of the 6th here with Mandan leading 8-1. They're up to bat next. We'll see if they can get some insurance runs when we come back after this 30-second timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store, has life-giving gifts for every occasion. Gifts with meaning, gifts that change lives. Stop in and view their large selection of books, Bibles, jewelry, greeting cards, music and DVDs, home decor, and children's department. Many gifts to bring inspiration to family and loved ones. Call them 223-2422 and visit them online at bismarck.parable.com. For all your gift-giving needs, shop the Rainbow Shop, a Parable Christian store on South 7th Street in the Southridge Center Strip Mall, 1 block east of Kirkwood Mall in Bismarck. All right, bottom of the 6th, 8-1 lead here for Mandan. Mandan and Renville County, it was 2-1 after 1. We remained that way until the 5th inning. I think, yes, it was the bottom of the 5th when Mandan got 6 runs to make it 8-1. For all those watching on YouTube, for all those watching on Facebook, we certainly appreciate you watching wherever you are watching from. Take a look at Facebook here and see if I can't give a few shout-outs to those who might be watching. As soon as I can pull it up here anyway. Say hi to Daryl, Troy. Thanks for watching on Facebook. Certainly appreciate that. If you're watching, make a comment, and I'll say hi to you. If you're watching on YouTube, you can do the same thing. That pitch comes outside for a ball, 1-0 now to the Mandan batter. Once again, if you're just joining us, we do have rosters with names on them, but no jersey numbers on some of the jerseys, and no jersey numbers on the rosters. So we're not exactly sure who is who out there, in case you're just joining us, and that's why we're, I guess you could say, pretty generic, but we're trying to make it as exciting as possible in generic mode as well. So Daryl says, hi Mike, good to watch some live baseball again. I absolutely agree with you, and I have a suspicion the other 133 people watching right now agree with you as well, Daryl. That one's going to be popped up towards first base, and the second baseman will get underneath it and make the grab. And for those who don't know, this is the first game with our new scoreboard software, so hopefully there hasn't been too many errors. We have noticed a couple, so we've kept those off the screen. We'll work on those and get them fixed as soon as possible, hopefully for our next game. Well, I take that back because our next game's coming up in about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, so it won't be until early June when we have some more baseball games scheduled. Swing and a miss for a strike. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. We were hoping to make trips to South Dakota and Nebraska this summer. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to happen or not now with everything that's gone on over the last month or so. Follow some North Dakota teams down there in tournaments, and that pitch will come up high. The one thing we do know is that if those are canceled, the intention is to schedule some games within the state of North Dakota to play. So that one will be popped up. Foul third base line and out of play. Third baseman wasn't able to make the grab. The fence got in the way, and going to the books as a strike. It'll remain 2-2. And a strikeout will end the inning. We go now to the top of the 7th, and we're back at the top of the 7th here in 60 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. And that is not quite accurate there. Let's see here. I think I know why that's happening now, actually. So let me hit a couple buttons and see if I can fix that. All right, so what you see on your screen there is accurate, and I did indeed figure out what was wrong with it. So, actually, hang on one second here. Now it's accurate. Maybe not. There we go. Now it's accurate. 8-1, 7 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base for Mandan. For Renville County, run on 4 hits, 6 errors, and 2 left on base for Renville County. So that's your game recap as we head into the 7th inning. Renville County needs 7 runs in this inning minimum. Otherwise, the game will come to the conclusion, and Mandan will escape with the W. I want to thank our sponsors. I haven't done that yet this broadcast, and we certainly appreciate those hopping on to make yesterday's and today's action possible, including Giant Seeds. Go big or go home. You have Rainbow Shop here in South Bismarck, along with Rocket Man Jet Services, Buffalo Wild Wings, Spiffy Biffs, and a couple of others. So we certainly appreciate your support here to make these game broadcasts possible here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Gateway Pharmacy, too. Don't want to forget about those guys. Top of the 7th, Renville County needs at least 7 runs. And that one came inside and came centimeters away from putting a man on first base. And that one will be hit towards third. Chance for a 5-3. High throw. Got it there. 1 away. So 1 gone here 2 outs to work with. And they need 7 runs here in the top half of the 7th to force the bottom half of the 7th. Showing bunt. Now he pulls it back up, and the pitch comes inside for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch will come outside. Did it catch the edge? No, it just missed. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here's the windup. And the 2-0 delivery. Outside for ball 3. So good news for Renville County to see a 3-0 count there. If you're a Mandan Chiefs fan, or Mandan fan, excuse me, you might be not as impressed with that 3-0 count. That one comes outside, and they'll put the man on first. Up high for a ball, so on that last pitch, maybe I was off on the count. So 0-0 is the count now. Not sure what happened there. I apologize. One away. Runner on first. Here's the windup. Inside, took a quarter swing, and it's going to be ball 1. Now one's going to be popped up, going towards shallow right center. Shortstop's backing up, makes the grab. I said right center. I meant to just say center. So that's 2 outs now, and Mandan one out away from picking up the W here. And the throw inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss for a strike. That'll even things up at 1-1. That one's fouled away, and it'll make it 1-2. And that one's going to be popped up towards first base, and it's going to drop. Runner on second, first and second. Mandan fans in attendance here a little disappointed with the outcome of that play, and I don't blame them. Nine times out of 10, that ball's caught, and the game would have been over, but Renville County staying alive at the moment here. Still have a lot of work to do, but nothing is impossible. Nice pitch right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. And that one comes inside, and a little bit too inside for another ball. 1-1 the count. 2 away, 2 runners on. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, and here's the pitch. Inside for another ball, 2-1. And there, you got a strike right down the middle, and that makes it 2-2. So you got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on as we approach the 1 hour, 38-minute mark of the ball game. Swung on, grounded towards third. Runner from second to third jumps over it. Shortstop picks it up, and he's safe at first, and the bases are loaded here with 2 away. And we'll see if this next batter can crank one deep enough to cut the lead down to 3. Right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Mandan got all their runs with 1 out. Now they're Renville County's making some move. He's going to wave in the runner, and that makes it 8-2. One hour, 39 minutes, time of the game. First pitch at 10:04 this morning. Inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one goes into the dirt, and they'll wave another run in, and now runner on third with a run scored. Makes it 8-3. Oops, put that run in the wrong spot. My apologies. So it's 8-3 now with a runner on third. And the 3-1 count goes in for a ball, and that puts runners on the corners. Pitch comes in as a strike. 0-1. Runners on the corners. 8-3. Swing of the bat here can make it 8-4. If they hustle, maybe 8-5. They got to get that runner in from first, though. And the pitch comes across for a strike. 0-2. So possibly a pitch away from ending this thing. We'll see if Renville County can keep themselves in the game here, keep themselves alive by getting a base hit. He'll foul it away and keep himself at the plate with an 0-2 count. One hour, 41 minutes, time of the game now. And that'll be a chopper over the extended glove of the second baseman out into deep right center field. 1 run will score, and the runner from first will advance to third on a 1-run double. On an RBI double for Renville County to make it 8-4. And now you have runners on second and third. A base hit here can make it 8-6. This could get interesting. Inside, nearly hit on ball 1. I'm going to say hi to Jared, who just tuned in. And that would have been a ball had he not taken the swing. So when we started this inning, the score was 8-1. Renville County needed 7 runs in this inning. They had 2 outs before they scored their first run. Now they've scored 3 to cut the lead in half. And they have 2 runners in scoring position, and now the bases are loaded via hit by a pitch. So 2 away here, bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, and a good thing the catcher was able to keep himself in front of that. Otherwise, it would have been 8-5. So, the windup in the 1-0 delivery. Inside, missed it for a ball. Looking on the monitor, it looked like it came close to hitting him, but in actuality, I'm not 100% sure. There's the pitch. That's in for a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the batter. Bases loaded. And the 2-1. Swung right into center field. They'll get past the pitcher, past the second baseman. A run will score, and the bases will remain loaded. It's an RBI single for the Renville County batter. And it's 8-5, and now a grand slam would tie the game. I'm not saying that's going to happen. We haven't seen any home runs at this ballpark yet. We saw 2 of them yesterday at the other ballpark. Caught the corner for a strike on the inside edge of the plate. 0-1. So once again, bases are loaded. And it's 8-5. It was 8-1 when we started this inning. That pitch will come outside, catch the corner for a strike, and Mandan's a pitch away from a victory. A strike away, I should say, to be more official. Here's the 0-2. Outside for a ball. Wanted him to chase it. Good eye. Did not go after it. 1-2. We'll see if he makes him chase it to that outside again. He does have a pitch to give if he wants to try it. We'll see what the call is here. He'll go right down the middle. Got him swinging. That'll be your final score. Renville County made it interesting here in the top of the 7th, but your final, Mandan 8 on 7 hits, 6 Renville County errors, and 8 left on base. And Renville County, 5 runs on 6 hits, 1 Mandan error, and a total of 5 left on base for Renville County. Great game here. We're going to go offline for a couple minutes, get things set for the second game. It'll be about a 15 to 20 minute break here as the crew will hit the crowds, the stands here to sanitize things. And we'll be right back after this. Once again, your final score, Mandan defeating Renville County 8-5. Back in a few moments here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.